All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce you, not just to introduce you, but to kind of kick off this big final of the World Championship, the Junior one, 2024, the third edition, which is taking place in Bordeaux for the first time ever outside of the UK. They started Tuesday 16, and we're down to 2 players. But first of all, I introduce the markers for this big match, best of 3 sets. I'd like to call the head professional of Bordeaux, Laszlo, Garson, who's done an incredible job. So we are set for a head-to-head of what promises to be one of the biggest rivalries for the next decades, we hope. So, good match to you. And I'll introduce you now to the number 1 seed, who's fresh off 2 big victories in the British Junior Open last weekend, Maximus Warner. Non, picture.
Ça sert à quoi ça?
On n'a pas le droit de faire du bruit, c'est pas une on a le droit à rien, c'est pas drôle.
Si, on a le droit de se taire. Enlève les mains des poches.
Les mains derrière le dos, on dit la présidente. Et tous avec le micro, on dit la présidente.
In 2 years' time, they'll be the finalists.
Et on boit quoi, nous, à cette heure-là? On va s'y mettre. Ça n'a pas le droit de faire de bruit. Oui. La présidente a dit de ne pas faire de bruit. Moi, j'ai rien compris à son anglais, mais elle a dit de ne pas faire de bruit.
Tu me réveilles par
Tu peux hurler sur les points.
Hein?
Tu peux hurler sur les points.
Non, mais on a pas de bruit pendant les points.
Peut-être tu vas te faire jeter, je sais pas.
Il faut que je suis là.
Ah, il faut que tu Pourquoi?
Je veux parler.
Tu veux parler?
Ceux qui ont
Avec qui, avec moi?
Come on, Laszlo. There you go. Oui, c'est sympa. Moi, j'ai rien dit.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Jeu de Paume de Bordeaux for the final of this year's World Junior Championship. My name is Ben Gatenbeek. I will be talking you through the match today. Let's have a look at some of the players that have made it this far. Starting with our number 1 seed, Max Warner. Number 1 seed, not was expecting to come in as number 2 seed because of the non-attendance of Henry. Currently playing off a handicap of 26, 13-year-old, which is pretty. Apologies there. Just had to get the audio sorted out. We should be good to go again. So Max Warner recently titled the British under 20s, under 18s and under 16s. Well, let me start that again. Max Warner is the British under 18 and under 16 champion. He played those 2 matches on Sunday and beat Laszlo Garson in both. And he's looking a strong favourite in this event. Let's have a look at Laszlo Garson. 14 years of age, currently playing a handicap of 33. Playing from Radley College and Oxford. He was the under 14s and under 16s champion in 2023. Was the finalist in the under 16s and under 18s championship just last weekend. Head-to-heads between these 2 players. Max has since this graphic was updated, he doesn't have the results from the British Juniors. Max has added another 3 to that table, so he's actually on 9 now to 4 for Laszlo, but these two have played a lot and play often, so they should know each other's game styles. Final preparations coming through now. All dead on. Club members have turned out, all the parents have been here. It's been a fantastic week of tennis. Some Marca, head professional in Bordeaux.
Les joueurs sont prêts. Laszlo, Garson au service et Max Warner au retour. 0-0, bon match, la ball.
Here we go.
$15-0, 15 love. Vers 3, added 3. 15-0 une chasse.
First round of applause of the day.
Chase 6, 2 chases. 15. Chasse 2 vers 3, 15 all, hazard 3.
Max to serve for the first time in the match. With the drag. A perfect drag at Max.
35,
That's
chasse
exactly
6,
what you want to happen.
15, 6.
Another drag serve here.
$40-15,
Up
40-15.
and volleying that time after the first one. Probably not a bad decision. Second serve bobble.
Chasse 11, 11. 45.
Go, Laszlo. Come on.
So we are playing in France, which means the pass rule is in effect. So if you don't know what the pass rule is, if you serve a high serve that rolls around the back penthouse and falls in front of the grill, it's not a fault. It's a pass, which means you get your first serve a second time. Or if you serve a pass on your second serve, you get your second serve a second time.
40, 15,
In France, does that rule still apply? And it applies in this tournament. Laszlo to serve. Chase is 11.
$30, 40. Chase. What? Avantage.
They're also playing with French chasers, so the numbers are about half of what you'd expect. So chasers up to 14 rather than up to 6. Max will leave that for a chase. Yeah, so French chasers, the rumour is that they're based on the old French feet, so it comes out to about a chase is about 40 centimetres or so, and go up to 14, and then instead of just longer. So if you get some fun sounding chases, that's the reason why. So yeah, see a few replays of that previous rally.
Avantage dedans, 2 vers 4. Service advantage at 4.
Still with that as a chase, going with this drag serve.
Et le premier jeu
Kept
1-0.
it very, very tight so far. Really putting Laszlo under pressure on that volley.
That's good.
As he steps forward and takes on the volley.
Rien du jeu, une
It's a
chasse.
very short chase, chase 3. You can see in that previous return of serve,
15-0.
Max just cramped Laszlo there, just one extra bounce on the penthouse.
Chase 2. 15 love, 1 chase. On 0, 30 love.
One of the things this drag serve is
15
doing
30, 15 30.
is Laszlo's having a lot of trouble taking it off the back wall, either patting back that shot or playing the volley. A bit of an unforced error there, but Max will get over that quite quickly. Going with the railroad now.
40-30, une chasse.
We do have an assistant marker. You can see on the left there, Nat Cherry from Canford is in the chair. He's calling faults on the roof and above the marker's head. Baudouin Hume is the marker. He's the pro here at Bordeaux. Keeping an eye on things. Doing a very, very good job of it.
40-30 grille. Chasse 2. 40-30. Receiver chase 2. Lost it.
I think of that as
Juice.
in Britain that would be a chase 1, so not much to do there. Alright, Juice for the second game in a row.
Avantage.
Come on.
Advantage
Lovely to see it packed in on there. Upper gallery's full too.
Jet. Un jet partout.
So Laszlo gets his first game of 1-1 here at the final of the World Junior Championships.
Quinze. 15 là.
Come on.
30, 30 là.
That's the first dead-on of the day.
15-30, 15-30.
Just slots in there.
Honda, Cagnol. What? Quarante, 30, 40, 30.
Laszlo follows it up with a lovely bit of grill as well.
Jeu 2-1, 2 games to 1.
Laszlo taking a
15 là.
little bit of a lead. Looks to have settled fast into this match.
Second. 15 là, 1 chase. 15, une chasse.
Hasn't quite been able to control his cut volleys
30, 30 là.
in the way that he normally would so far this match. Just needs to keep calm and get a bit more control on them.
Here we go.
When he's firing well, his cut volleys pulling down on the ball. And the ball just doesn't go above the height of the bando. But if he's struggling, you can kind of loop up a bit as it has been a little bit. That's the first dead-on of the day. So the big question in the next little while is, can he control it?
40 gris,
And can Laszlo keep his serve nice and tight to make it difficult? Max continuing to serve.
Second gallery.
Continuing a drag? Yes.
Chase off. Body là.
Chase with second Gary, call chase off on the floor.
Oh!
Second serve. 15 love. No, 15-40. 15-40. Chasse 14. 45.
Here's that second gallery call. Remember, Board 1's marking from the net, so he doesn't have a great angle on it, but I think he's looks like the ball's just clipped that line there on the second gallery, so it's a good call by Board 1. You can see him looking out from the net post. This being a World Championship final, marking from the net.
45 dedans, chasse 14. 40-15,
Not
serve
the
14.
usual here in France. Chase 14. And it is a third game to Laszlo. He takes a 3-1 lead in this match.
Zero, 15 love.
His serving has just been so tight so far. That's probably the loosest serve that he's done all day. A little bit overhit demi, it just gives Max that room to volley. Chance for Max to get back in now. 40 love up from the hazard end.
Chasse second. 40 une chasse. 40 love one. Pour le dedans, chasse second, 40 love serve, second gallery.
Here we go.
40-30 grille, chasse 2 vers 2, 40-30 receiver, has a 2.
Max spent the minimum time down the service end. Lost the point from the chase and conceded a chase straight away. Has a chase 2.
First serve.
That's a pass that's gone over the line. That's not a fault. Laszlo gets his first serve again. Oh, and that just died out of the net. Fist pump from Laszlo. Just down 40 love, he's brought it back to deuce, and he has the serve again. That rally goes Laszlo's way. What a rally it was.
Avantage dedans, service advantage. Vers 2, ajouté.
As we look at that rally again, see the footwork of Laszlo. Always on his toes, bouncing around. ready to respond to anything. Just eventually drawing the arrow from Max. It's a great point and a great standard that we're seeing from these British juniors.
Receiver has a
The future of your tennis is bright.
avantage.
Come on, Laszlo.
That drag serve so tight, just a few little faults, just really trying to find that line. The line on that is in penthouse.
Go on, Laszlo.
That bubble just a little bit too wild. Just meant that Laszlo was able to target Max's lefty backhand corner. It's one of the disadvantages of being a left-hander in this game, that corner is a little bit more exposed. But if you give it to him loose there, that backhand along the main wall to the tambour can be devastating, but it's so hard to retrieve. You see Camden do it so well against Rob in the 2016 World Championships at Newport.
Avantage grille, chasse 10, advantage receiver.
Something that Max may do well to learn from. Chase 10. Well, that's unfortunate.
2-3, 2 games.
Just had the opening there and just put it in the net. That's not what we like to see. Max has stemmed the flow a little bit. After 3 games, Laszlo, it's a game to Max. Laszlo has been terrific at finding that shot, that perfect length, that second bounce on the line, on the stroke line, near the wall.
Second, 2 chasses, 2 chases.
The 4th or 5th shot he's hit there already in this match. And again, because it's to Max's backhand side rather than the forehand side, just makes that a little bit tougher. Against the left-hander, just playing across court a little bit more often than down the line as you would to a right-hander. But what's impressed me is just the length of it. Because it forces Max up the court, because the first bounce is in the hazards, the second bounce is on the stroke line.
15-0 grille, chasse 5, 15 love receiver, chase 5.
So we see if he can keep it up over the rest of this match. So chase 5 now.
Last hit, fell 7.
It's about a yard short there.
Chasse second, second gallery, 15 on. Tidy 15.
Go on, Laszlo.
Fantastic rally between these two. Giving an inch, really. Really just trying to find that lowest plank of the penthouse there, Max. You won't mind these faults.
Go on, lads. Go on, lads.
30-40. 30-40.
Just hit the bottom edge of the grill and gone up. That's what that woody sound was.
Égalité, deuce.
Base of the penthouse has a little bit of a rim to it.
Advantage receiver. Égalité, deuce. Avantage grille.
Also showing that he can find that link into that winning gallery corner. Third juice.
Avantage dedans, advantage ça.
Come on, lads, though. Go on, lads.
Et le jeu, 3 jeux partout, égale jaune.
Max has brought it back level now, 3-all. From 3-1 down.
Go on, lads, go.
La gagne de 3. Oui, ça last. No stress. Quinze, 15 lads. Chasse 10, 2 chasses.
So a question for you in the live chat. Is Max in the top 10 left-handed real tennis players in the world right now? So obviously you've got Camden Riviere as world champion, Steve Begonia in the top 5 of both-handed players. You've got James Stout who plays off a scratch. And then you've got Chris Haley of Leamington, James Law of Hatfield, and Alex Machin of Radley, who will play off high teens. Another fantastic rally between these two. So is there anyone else around that level that would be in the top 10 left-handed real tennis players? I'd love to hear what you have to say about that.
15H, As 10, Chase 10, 15 off. One it, 9.
Ooh, very close.
30-15.
Laszlo can't quite believe it.
9.
There you go.
Second gallery, 30 or 1 chase.
Let's have a look at that replay of that. So it's chase 10 was the call. There's the second bounce there. It may have clipped the line, but I don't think Laszlo can be too upset about that, really. I think that's a very good call by Baudouin to call that as chase 9.
40-30 dedans, chasse seconde, 40-30 second gallery.
This is where you need the Hawkeye zoom in like you have in lawn tennis. I don't think that's coming to real tennis anytime soon. Second gallery.
No chases, juice. Avantage.
So a reminder, in the live chat we are looking for who is the top 10 left-handed real tennis players.
Oh!
Second la paire, better than seconds.
Yeah, the top 10 left-handed real tennis players. If you think you've got something to add to the list that we've said already, please do put it in the live chat. Also, just if you're enjoying the tennis, and tell us where you're watching from. Always love to hear from you. And who you're supporting, where you're watching from.
Avantage dedans, second la paire. Better than seconds. Avantage grille. Chasse porte de verre.
So we've got Ollie Pridmore on the live track saying Nick Stenning of 21. It's not a bad shout, Pridmore. That gives us, based on who we've identified so far, that would be number 8. Do you know of any others? Give us a shout. So at the moment we've got Riviere, Begona, Stout, Ailey Machen, Law, Stenning, or any others. Still with the drag serve.
Égalité deuce.
It's a bit unfortunate of a bounce that came out there for Max. It just kind of got away from him a bit, really. Just spun the wrong way.
Chasse dernier la paire. Better than last.
Pridmore also reckons Tony Blom off around 19. That's a very rogue shout, Pridmore, but I'll take your word for it on that.
Avantage grille. Dernier la paire. Advantage receiver. Better than last.
That was Max at 9.
Oh.
So we are at yet another juice game. Very, very tight out there.
Jet. 4-3,
So having been down 3-1, Max is up to 4-3.
Revers 4, hazard 4, no strokes, 1 chase. 15-0, 15 là. Gaza 15 all.
Bon.
It's getting very tense out there at the moment.
30-15.
Very tense. Players are a bit tentative. Both going these drag serves. That one's loose. Oh, he's lucky there.
Fronta 30 all. Six.
Pridmore in the chat also recommending Andrew Lyons, but he plays forehands both sides. I don't think that counts. If you were to count that, you'd also probably have to count Bryn Sayers for his lefty backhand. So I wouldn't bet against Rob Fay left-handed. That'd be a hoot, wouldn't it? Rob Fay left-handed versus Kenny Riviere right-handed. That'd be box office stuff, that match. It's box office stuff here too. 4-3. Hazard chase.
Deuxième service.
Called fault by Nat Cherry, the assistant marker.
Chase 6, chase 6, 40-30.
Throws in a sidewall. Here's cramps Laszlo up for room a bit there. Good on a short chase. Sidewall again. What a rally. Max going up and back the court. And eventually finds the winner.
Second serve. Dernier 3.
Cycle again. What a rally. Max going up and back the court. Eventually. So Max now.
Avantage grille. Dernier la gagne de 3.
Good chance for a 5-3 lead.
We was done last.
Come on, Laszlo, here you go.
Okay.
Max was looking for that last gallery early in the rally. Just a little bit too long, but manages to get it anyway.
Yes, 5. Et premier la paire. Better than first.
And that higher shot was what we saw earlier in the match. He's really controlled himself the last 5 games. So last 4 games rather. He was 3-1 down, he's up 5-3. In serve, 1 short chase, 1 long chase. Good chance here to take the first set of the World Junior Championship final.
Chase 5. Chase up.
Another one.
Chase up. 5. Chase off. Better than first. 15-0, 15 love. Kanza 15 all.
So just bring a bit more aggression. It's something we haven't seen recently from him.
30-15.
Love to see a bit more, but Max's serving has gotten tighter though.
Just 10. Et 5. Deux chasses.
So this is the chase 5 before that was called chase off. French chaser, so that's the first solid black line in this shot. And again, that is an excellent call. Just a little bit more than that 4 line. And that is a very good call of chase off from Bordeaux.
35 dedans. Chasse 10. 30-15 serve, chase 10. Chasse 5. 30 all 5. 5. Won it, fell 4.
Set point.
Truck and game. First
And
set.
that is the set to Max Warner. Takes the set 6-3. Players will take a very short break. We'll have a quick look at this was chase 5. And that is spot on, absolutely on the line on 4. Excellent marking once again. So Max was down 3-1 in that set. Rallied to take it 6-3. Laszlo needs to change something up here going into this set. Serving bobbles. Not a good start.
15-0, 15 love.
So Laszlo.
So finding that perfect length.
Deuxième service.
That Cherry assistant marker calling that fault on the edge. Apologies for the brief dropout in the connection. Hopefully we're out back with you live now. You haven't missed much. It's still here in the first game of the set. So let's have a look at the previous set. couple of targets each way. Max just getting the edge on those serves. But pretty even, really. Just a set that kind of swung one way and then swung back the other. Laszlo's serve early on, really putting Max under pressure, perhaps not as much towards the back half of the set. Hazard 2. Drag.
Oh.
Laszlo wins the hazard chase by putting it into the service galleries. And that's his first game since he was up 3-1 in the first.
Time please.
Just a bit of movement down the side galleries there. Back to the action. Called not up there by Bordeaux. And to my eye, I don't think it was up either. I think it's a good call. Love that shot of Max's on the backhand volley. He just drops his racket with both hands on it. It's so good to watch.
Shot, Laszlo. Shot.
See on the replay, just on his backhand volley, just bang. Drops his racket down hard on it, just gets a volley with so much cut on it. Such an aggressive shot of way to play what would normally be a defensive stroke. Drops his racket with both hands on it.
Chase 7.
Underarm twist, chase 7. Oh no, he's framed it.
15-40.
That's not going to be chase 7.
Game. 1 game all.
The problem with playing that high serve is you really have to be expecting that ball to come to your backhand.
Out of court. 15-0, 15 love.
Up out of court.
Fault.
Again, a fault on the edge. Called by Nat Cherry.
Stroke. 15 all.
Apologising for the frame.
On 15, 30-15. 40, 2 chasses, 5 et porte, 35.
What I've liked about both of these players is they've been willing to mix it up on the serve. It just hasn't been railroad after railroad as we see at the top level from time to time, especially at the Champions Trophy this year, which was almost exclusively railroads with the amount it was spinning back. Been trying out some drags, some high serves, some demi-piqués, some bubbles, a couple of underarm twists and sidewalls. It's just been a good variety from both of them. Just trying to do what gets their opponent to play the ball that they want to receive in return. Chase 5. Max playing that railroad really has to back his backhand on that second stroke. Chase the door.
Laszlo.
30, 40. Jet 2-1, 2 games, 1. 2-1.
A bit of work for Laszlo to do now. Max taking a lead in this set.
Oh!
Laszlo to play for the tower there. It wasn't clear which way it was going to go until quite late. In the end, just kind of got the worst of both worlds from it.
15-0.
Good change of pace there from Laszlo. Been pushing it around a little bit and just brings the force out. Good tennis.
Oh!
No changes.
I think Max is actually quite exposed in that second serve at the moment. The bubble just gives Laszlo room to volley. Max needs this to be tight. And it wasn't. Laszlo gets the width of the volley, takes the game 2-all.
Chasse 14.
Go, lads. Give it up.
Bit of cleaning by Baudouin.
2-all, no all. No strokes. 1 chase. Revers 2 chasses.
Yeah. Last 10 minutes or so, there haven't been really that many long rallies. Just been about a serve and return. Is the serve tight or loose? If the serve's tight, you get an opportunity to put it away after the next point. If the serve's loose, And it's rocketing down to those corners for a chase. It's been how the pattern of players has gone. See if that continues.
Rien du jeu, chasse 14. No strikes, chase 14.
So just picked up a bit more. Again, just playing that a little bit more aggressive. It's good to see.
15 left.
Wide railroad. Oh, he finds the goal from it too.
Come on.
1-0, 30 left.
Yeah, the shorter serve just kind of caught Max out a little bit there. Normally wants to step in and volley it. Players seemingly all going Laszlo's way at the moment. It's just it looks like the tennis that he wants to be playing, not Max's.
Chase 4. 45
Max just needs to find a way to bring it back to his style of play, back to his game plan.
Come on. Go
Gary's very quiet, very nervy. You could hear a pin drop out here right now.
45 gris, chasse 4. 40-15, chase 4.
Chase 4. Oh, that just found the edge of the grill.
30-40.
Max is second.
Oh.
Good serve.
Well, no.
And another grill.
Égalité, deuce.
That's a bit more like it. Underside of the grill. All of a sudden we've had a long rally.
Égalité. Revers 2, deux chasses. Égalité.
Let's have a look at that rally again. As I say, it's just been a little bit of serve and return tennis. Just the last little while, but all of a sudden, out from nowhere, comes a bit of a longer rally. Real tennis can be a bit like that sometimes. Just get your serve and return right. That sets you up well. Be a very decisive game in the context of this championship too. Deuce 2-all, second set, 2 hazard chases. Drag serve. It's good. That had to hit timbre. And Max deceives it. It lined up as if he was going for the galleries and just puts it down the main wall. Great deception there. Bit of a double bluff there. Shaped as though he was going to do the same shot again, but did in fact go cross court. 3-2 Warner. And there's a bit of noise from the crowd. Both guys had to work real hard at that point. Just clip the main wall before it went onto the timbre. They're near impossible when they do that.
Second gallery.
Great response here by Laszlo. Dropped the game, but 30 love up, really trying to make sure he doesn't lose touch.
Non, chasse 3. 30-02 chasse.
You're watching the World Junior Championships here from Bordeaux. We've had 16 competitors competing over the course of the last few days. Had 3 from Australia. There's a bit of noise. 12 from the United Kingdom. From clubs all over the world, all over the country in the UK. We're playing every day. A series of plate tournaments. If you in the first round, it's been fantastic tennis. Never going to beat Chase 3. Max brings it up to 30 all with the serve.
Oh.
Drags over to him of his. It's either been a fault or an excellent serve, which is what you want to see. So just gave Max a bit too much room on his forehand there. Able to put it away. That is a fantastic volley. That's the stuff that makes a world champion. And there's a winning gallery, just for good measure. 2 games away now.
40, 40 là.
On Laszlo.
These last 2 or 3 minutes for Laszlo could be costly. Laszlo had chances for 3-all. All of a sudden he's 5-2 down, 1 game away.
Zero, 15 là. Time, please.
On Laszlo. On Laszlo.
Laszlo bringing a bit of heat.
15 all.
That's going to be the best way out from here. Just really try and be ultra aggressive. Just like that. Just
7.
be really aggressive on Max's drag serve.
Deux chasses. 15 à 7.
Come on, Max, slow. Good one.
I think when you're playing someone like Max who retrieves so well, you really have to start put them under pressure and take time away from them. Just be pushing into the corners all the time, but just with that bit of pace, just means they've got to work that little bit harder to get there. I think Laszlo's just been a bit too
15 chasse 7.
content
7.
with the softer ball. Chase 7.
Last hit. 35, 14, 14, 30, 15.
Chase 14. Has won the chase. Chase is 14, that fell around about 5. 30 all.
Come on.
40, 30, 40, 30. As a 1. 43 inches.
Okay.
There's no chance here to bring back a game. It's got a lot of work to do. It needs to be aggressive on this hazard chase. I'd love to see him look to cut it down into Max's backhand corner, especially if this is a drag serve. Just a few inches too low. Great aggression in any case. 3 games to 5. Laszlo is still alive.
Come on, lads. Come on, Laszlo.
Chase 6.
Called down. Chase 6.
Yes, 15 là.
Great shot, lads.
That's the kind of shot that Laszlo needs to play a lot more of. Just pushing towards where Nat Cherry, the assistant marker, is sitting in that dead on. Really worked that backhand volley. Sidewall serve. Oh, where's he pulled that from? Down for money. And Max Warner is your World Junior Champion. Wins the chase. Chase was 6. Cutting it into the corner. They'll shake hands. We will see that one again, just because I think the stream may have dropped out briefly. Let's have a look. This is that match point again. Playing chase 6. Just up out of court. And Max Warner is your world. Handshakes all round with the marker, assistant marker. We'll have a presentation shortly on the court, so do stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we'll bring you the match statistics. 1 hour and 18 minutes for the final. 2 dead-ons, 3 grills, 1 winning gallery to Max, 1 dead-on, 4 grills to Laszlo. Points going Max's way. Serves just about equal, but really able to keep that drag serve nice and tight throughout. Do stay tuned. There'll be presentations to follow in about 5 minutes' time.
Guys, come.
And just do it channel 2 all the way up. How? Can you do it? Turn this up. So go on 2, channel 2 and turn it nearly to the max so that it comes out of the net, yeah?
Okay. Oh yeah, what channel 1?
You said 2. Ben told me 2.
Sur le micro.
And all the members and volunteers involved, that we were so happy to welcome the 16 best players in the world, coming from mostly England. We had one from Melbourne. Is he still here? I can't see him. Yeah, Hugh, well done. And as well as 4 French people. Our little One Day, well done to you, One Day. He was the youngest. Outside of the UK, we tried to add a few novelties, let's call it like that. The first one was to get all the boys to play all the rankings, all the places, so that the point was that everyone can go back to their school, their club, their university, and say, hey, I finished 12, 13, 9 in the World Championship, and that's something that you should be super proud of yourself and put that forward, because that looks very good on a sporting CV. So well done all of you for playing all matches till the end and reaching to that place. The second thing we tried to sort of add in to create a bit more sort of a friendliness among everyone was to organize a nice program off court. We started with a barbecue on Tuesday night, which I hope you all enjoyed. On Wednesday, we took everyone to Andernos, to the famous Arcachon Bay, to eat some oysters. And last night, we had a nice sort of stand-up dinner, which was different from the classical sit-down dinner, but we thought it was a better idea to try to get everyone to mix up and, bond outside the court, which we thought might have worked quite well. So we hope that all the players and supporters and parents enjoy their time on and off the court. With this, new novelties. If you have any feedback, obviously we'd love to hear. And obviously this event would have not been possible without all the sponsors that have been involved. By the biggest sponsor were this year the Danish Society, represented by Simon Randon and Paul Weaver, which I will, in a short, give you an opportunity to say a few words. I'd also like to thank the Comité Français de Paume, which is the equivalent of the French TNRA. They were also big supporters of this event, represented by Cécile Chudegui, which I know she's watching us from afar. Thank you, Cécile, for all your work as a member of the French committee and also a member of, also the president of the Basque country of real tennis, which you may or may not know. In the Basque country, there's 99 tranquet courts, which looks just like that almost, and the aim is to try and develop a friendly relationship with all those courts so that we can play on proper tennis out there. So well done to her and to finding all those nice supporters, sponsors, like the nice coffee you had, the nice tea, that was all her, so thank you very much. I'd also like to thank the more institutional partners that we had, the region, the county, the city of Merignac, So yeah, thank you to them, because without them we wouldn't be able to host this tournament. I'll now hand it to Paul Weaver and maybe Simon from the Dentist Society, who might want to say a few words.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks, Leah. Very few words from me. I know we've got planes to catch and things, and we need to get on court for a game of doubles fairly soon. Just thank you to the Bordeaux club, really, in general, particularly Leah and Baudouin and Nat for the marking and all the organisation. It's been fantastic. The club's just made, I'll speak on behalf of anybody from Great Britain really, the club's just made us feel so welcomed right from the start all the way through. And very, your generosity as well, fantastic. Every time I turned around, someone was putting food out on the table, filling up the beer tank. It was great. So you've really looked after us. On a more personal note, if I could just say that this whole tournament, which I started up in 2018, I feel like it's my baby, this tournament, and I admit, just a little bit nervous about my baby going overseas and being looked after properly, and I had to say you've surpassed yourself in that respect. I always felt that Leah was the calibre of person that would organise this tournament correctly and run it correctly, and I've improved right. You've done a magnificent job. Thank you. Finally, on that subject, the Dedanists Society would just like to make a presentation to Leah. Simon Roundell, who's the chairman of the Dedanists Society.
I'm just going to say sort of two broad categories. Again, sort of reiterate the thanks. Thank you to the pros, thank you to Leah, thank you to Ben for streaming and doing all the tech stuff, which is great. Lots of people have been able around the world to be able to see the standard of tennis. You've probably heard of the Dedanists Society. You probably might have heard of the Dedanists Foundation. They tend to get confused between the two of them. The Dedanists Foundation is a charity which is about grassroots real tennis, so we're getting people who've never played before on court. The Dedanists Society is about producing excellence in tennis. So we take the best young players in the UK and occasionally abroad, and we try and turn them into elite real tennis players. And really it's about trying to bring forward the game of real tennis for the future, keep it in good hands so that the standard of tennis is of the highest quality as possible. I think throughout the whole tournament, it's been wonderful to see the quality of the real tennis, especially the final. Well played Max and well played Laszlo. And they are so young. This is for under 18s, and we've got a 13 and 14-year-old playing at the top of the game, which is amazing. The last thing I'd like to say is it is a world championship, so it's been great that for the first time it's actually not been in the UK and been to make it sort of properly international. And that's it for me. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you. Can I just say thank you very much for the lovely gesture. I always feel embarrassed because it's not just me, I wouldn't be able to organize this kind of stuff without, obviously, you, the amazing pro, Baudouin and Nat, who've been doing an amazing job. Obviously, Ben, the streaming, and all the volunteers of this club. I mean, I see Bernadette, Jeannette, Henri, Rémi, Jacques. I mean, a lot of the but we are such a special club with a special atmosphere because of the people who are members of it. So, thank you very much. Moving on perhaps to giving the prizes and get the players to stand on their podium, which is, I don't think it's been done before, but I thought that was quite a nice thing to feel that extra special. Third place, Mr. Nottingham, Algie. so the 2024 Junior World Champion, Maximus Warner. And so the special prize is a personalized Wayward racket for the occasion. And Paul Weaver silverware. Well done. Do you want to say a few words?
Sure. Firstly, huge thank you to Bordeaux as a whole from everyone that's played and been here. It's just such an amazing place to play real tennis, and it couldn't be more welcoming to players from abroad, so thank you Léa, Baudouin, everyone. Thank you to Baudouin and Nat for marking and refereeing. It's really helpful and you've done a great job. Thank you to Paul and Simon from the Dedanists. It's great to have, it's a huge help. Great coaching, lovely days at different clubs. It's amazing. Thank you, Laszlo, for great matches. So, it's a pleasure to play you the whole time.
Thank you very much. A few photographs or we go? Yeah? Archie, do you want for a few pictures?
Thank you, everyone.
Brilliant. Can you just move that way slightly so we can see the banner?
Okay, hang on. Can you do one with the banner? One more with one. Yeah, just one with that.
It's a bit excessive, isn't it?
No, not at all. Fabulous.
Look up a bit. No, don't need